Have you noticed that with the huge cash raise at Berkshire, that Berkshire is now trading at about 5 times its enterprise value? So the EV to EBITDA is about 5 right now at Berkshire stock, which is the cheapest I've ever seen it in my career.
Warren is going to do what Warren does. At the bottom of all this, he's quiet right now. We'll be seeing the headlines. Warren Buffett is talking to Bank of America for preferred dividend, convertible, whatever, some deal where he gives billions and basically owns the company.
Well, listen, that's it for me. Aaron, you are the conspiracy theorist amongst us here. You've got your shot at Ed Dowd. What have you got for him?
I appreciate that. Yes, Ed, I am known as the conspiracy theorist at Porter & Company. However, there is no theory because it was created by the CIA, first of all. So that's just to make us look kooky. Second of all, as you are well aware, just wait 6 months. All conspiracy theories become conspiracy realism. And I don't want to go down a bunch of rabbit holes, but I do have a question for you, Ed. I know your background. You were with the evil force of BlackRock back in the day for a long time. I know that one of the things that you said that you got really good at was spotting liars, because you would meet with a lot of CEOs and you could see which ones were real and which ones were lying. So you kind of became a guy that's looking for signs, right? And now we see that with everybody. There's so many liars out there. And then, I also know your background where you had a little bit of a depression and were on some pharmaceuticals, and then you got really healthy and natural and cleaned out. And I think that's fantastic. I think we're seeing a lot of that in this world. And then you became very passionate about this process of enlightening people and going against the grain about the vaccines, and also about the idea that, as we've discussed today, where there just has to be constant crisis after crisis in order for this debt implosion to kind of be kicked down the road. Now that so many people have joined your side, now that there are so many different podcasts and influencers, and even X allows this discussion, what is your passion becoming now? Because there are a lot of quote unquote Ed Dowds out there for the vaccine side, not tying into finance. One time you had mentioned that you were really interested in starting a hedge fund and kind of helping people get into that hedge fund, understand how to protect and grow their wealth, because you see a system differently. What's your passion now? Because I can see somehow you got to be pivoting away from talking conspiracy stuff to something that you truly love.
Well, let's talk about conspiracy stuff. Conspiracies, Porter knows what I'm about to say. On Wall Street, we were always conspiracy theorists. Enron was a great company. You were a conspiracy theorist to think that it was a fraud. I've sat in this world where investors would tell me I'm insane, I'm kooky. So I just applied that to the world. So the term conspiracy theorist makes me laugh. We're just early. That's all we are. We're Wall Street guys. You make money about being early and right and loud about it. And then when you're wrong, you have to admit it quickly and cut your losses. That's the game of Wall Street. So our passion now is, obviously, we've done a lot of work on the vaccine research. We've kind of slowed that down, and we continue to look for a seed investor for our hedge fund. We came close in the beginning of 24, but honestly, the individual wanted to steal the company, so we walked away. They weren't as passionate about our view of the world, so we're looking for a partner that kind of has the same view of the world and wants to do good, because we pledged in our pitch deck, whatever money we make, the partners have agreed to take 50% of our personal income and donate it to charities or something that does good in the world of project.
There's a reason why the world's best informed investors read my daily journal. Subscribe for free at portersjournal.com.